So new emails have come out thanks to a Freedom of Information Act request from Judicial Watch. Now, Judicial Watch is a conservative right-wing organization, so naturally I'm going to disagree with them when it comes to policy issues. However, what's been released thanks to Judicial Watch are emails from the staff of Hillary Clinton while she was working at the State Department. Now, I have to note, Judicial Watch didn't write these emails. These are emails from Hillary Clinton's staff from when she worked at the State Department, okay? So, look, there's where they're coming from, okay? These are actual emails. This isn't bullshit that they made up. So now that that's established, let's go to what the emails show. Now, what they show is that people who donated to the Clinton Foundation may have been able to call in favors from then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. So let's go into the details. Now, one of those exchanges involved a longtime Clinton associate by the name of Doug Band. Now, Doug Band, as I said, he's been friends with the Clintons for a long time. He served in the White House. His family, deep ties to the Clintons, right? Good friend of Bill Clinton. He also helped form the Clinton Global Initiative. So that's to give you some context into who this guy is. Now, he also did some work in Haiti with the Clinton Initiative. So, as I said, we don't know if he was, at this time, actually doing work for the Clinton Global Initiative or he wasn't. So that, we've got to establish that context. Now, in this email, in an April 2009 exchange with the subject line, quote, a favor, appears to show this longtime Clinton associate reaching out to Huma Abedin and Cheryl Mills, writing, quote, important to take care of, name redacted. So, look, the name's redacted. They eliminated that information, so we don't know who they're going to take care of. We don't know. There's no information that's available. They scrubbed that information before they gave these emails over to Judicial Watch. So, look, those of you might be saying, okay, well, look, that's how politics works. If you're a friend of someone in power, it's likely that you're going to be taken care of. Maybe get a job, and that's kind of what this guy was asking for, right? Basically, it's classic nepotism. Now, that doesn't mean it's right to do that, but that's what happens, unfortunately, with our system, right? You do a favor for somebody, or you help somebody out, or in some cases, a donor, and we'll get to that, well, then you get preferential access, and also you might get a job, or might get a posting, or something. They'll do something on your behalf. You scratch their back, they'll scratch yours. As I said, it's unfortunate, but that's right now how this works. Now, back to the email exchange. Abedin responds almost immediately, writing, quote, we have all had him on our radar. Personnel has been sending him options. So here you have a longtime Clinton friend who had worked before. We didn't know if he was actually working for the Clinton Global Initiative at the time he was asking for a job, but he had worked for them and was a longtime ally of the Clintons, asking for a job at the State Department. And then, of course, because of that, he was being sent options. We're going to send him some options. Personnel is already trying to find you a job. Oh boy. Well, of course, that looks bad, right? Well, it gets worse. In a separate exchange a few days later, Band emails Abedin and Mills again, this time urgently requesting help putting Gilbert Shigori in contact with the State Department's substance person on Lebanon. Abedin replies a few hours later, promising to speak with the substance person, the person of substance obviously, about the request. Band then responds again, informing Abedin that she should contact the person now, writing, quote, this is very important. Now, why would this be very important? Well, for that I go to Law News, and they will explain. Quote, it is unclear from the emails exactly why Shiguri needed to speak with anyone at the State Department. Although, according to records obtained by Judicial Watch, Shiguri is reportedly a very wealthy Nigerian-Lebanese businessman and friend of former President Bill Clinton. Not only that, but he's considered a mega donor who, according to the Wall Street Journal, pledged between $1 million and $5 million to the Clinton Foundation. ABC News reported that he made another $1 billion pledge to the Clinton Global Initiative. Oh, well, that makes all the sense in the world then. He's a mega donor. And of course, you have this guy, Doug Bann, who is a longtime Clinton aide, who's asking to get a meeting on behalf of this very, very wealthy donor. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. He's a friend of Bill. Of course they're going to go to bat for him. Sure, we're going to help him. We're going to set up a meeting, or we're going to try to. We don't know if the meeting actually materialized. But look, they did it because he's a donor. He's obviously super important to the Clintons, a personal friend. And look, to be honest, the Clinton Global Initiative has about 1 billion reasons why he's so important. Okay? Look, this seems like it's obvious pay to play. Now, here's the other thing about Gilbert Chagoury. Now, he may have donated the Clinton Initiative, right? Which does good things. I'm not saying that is a bad organization or it has done bad things. It actually has done some pretty good things. It helped out in Haiti, for example, where, ironically, Doug Bann was working. But Chagoury may not be a good guy. And I go back to the article to explain. According to a 2010 PBS Frontline World investigation, Chagoury also has somewhat of a checkered past. He was previously convicted in a money laundering scheme that allegedly helped a former Nigerian dictator stash stolen money in various bank accounts in Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and elsewhere. However, his conviction was expunged in 2000 after he agreed to do a plea deal that required him to return approximately $66 million to the Nigerian government. $66 million that he had laundered for a Nigerian dictator. Oh, great. What a great guy. And he just happens to be a friend of Bill Clinton. Interesting. So there's a couple of reasons why he gave the Clinton Initiative. One is that maybe he saw the error of his ways and he decided to give something back to the world, right? Well, there's the other possibility is the fact that he's trying to rehabilitate his image. Or there's the other possibility is that, look, this guy's a bad actor, and one way to get right in the world is to try to give money to an initiative. You get your picture up, you get photographed with these world leaders. Everybody thinks you're a great guy. So your bad record, your bad PR goes away. I don't know. I don't know what his motivations are, and we can only guess, right? But what is clear about this whole situation is that he is a mega donor, and his request was given high priority in the Clinton-run State Department, which it should not have been. Why? Because it runs contrary to the ethics agreement Hillary Clinton signed in order to be appointed to the Department of State to begin with. Now, back when she was about to take that post, she signed this. She said, "For the duration of my appointment as secretary, if I am confirmed, I will not participate personally and substantially in any particular matter involving specific parties in which the William J. Clinton Foundation or the Clinton Global Initiative is a party or represents a party." Now, it seems from these emails, Clinton, or at the very least her staff, did not follow these rules and gave preferential access and did favors for Clinton Foundation donors. That is a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. And once again, it proves the perception that if you give to the Clintons, that you will be richly rewarded yourselves later on. And that's how they built their fortune. And that's how they built so much connections within the establishment. You do something for me, I do something for you. I give you a job. You give to my foundation. I help you out in some way. Now, some people may look at this story and us reporting this story, us being new media, of course, and get angry and accuse people like me and other people who report this as helping Donald Trump. You're hurting Hillary Clinton's chances to beat Trump. Why are you doing it? Do you want Trump to win? This is how you get Trump. Well, come on, man. I despise Donald Trump, but that doesn't mean that Hillary Clinton should be allowed to get off the hook for doing some obvious pay-to-play stuff in the past. Okay? Look, and here's the other thing, right? You got to realize that if she did this in the State Department, what do you think she's going to do with her cabinet? Those people that she owes a favor to might end up on the cabinet. Now, can you think of anybody Hillary Clinton owes a favor to? Anybody in perhaps big business or, a billionaire maybe? Think about it. Think about it. That's what we don't want to happen. We don't want to have someone who paid to get to a position get that position. Okay? Look, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to help either candidate. What I'm reporting on is facts. These emails were written by her own staff. Okay, we're not making this shit up. This is real. So these emails, they're real, and the contents of them have to be discussed. People have to know. The facts have to be reported. And that's, after all, that's why we do this. Hey everybody, if you liked this video, then please like this video and share. And if you want to see more like this, then please hit that subscribe button below.